Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening all over the world for those of you who are watching us live and direct on this amazing series that we have been going over for the last few days, where we are spotlighting some of the amazing young men in Africa who are doing great things in places nobody expected them to be able to do anything. For those of you out there in the world that are saying, can anything good come out of Nigeria? Can anything good come out of Africa? That is why we are doing this. And for those of you who are in Nigeria, who are depressed, who feels that there is no hope, who feels government have failed you, the whole idea behind bringing all these young internet millionaires for you to see is to let you understand that there is hope out there, that people who are doing great things, even in the middle of this madness called Nigeria or the African environment where many of all our youths are just being left to languish by their governments. You just need to know where to look. So today we've got another doozy for you. You know, yes, you thought yesterday was great when we had that $10 million guy. Today we've got another one of those young boys, just barely 30. Like I told you, only young guys. If I brought my own colleagues, oh, you say, oh, they've been lawyers for 40 years. They've been millionaires since that they were 20. That it can't help you. That's why I'm bringing people that are like you. This show is for young people who are trying to go to the next level, but maybe sometimes they don't know what to do, or they're stuck, or they're discouraged, to get you going again. That this 2023 that we're doing. I got cut off for a minute out there. I don't know what's going on. Is my video back on? Oh my God.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay. And I'm the one in the US. I will have said it's Nigeria now. All right, I don't know what happened right there. The video went off for a second, but it's okay. You are still live with Dr. Kwebanwo, and you are live with the conversations with young African internet millionaires. In fact, I called it Confessions of African Internet Millionaires, because they will tell daddy the truth behind the truth today. They will tell daddy their secrets of success. They don't have a choice.
Yeah.
The secrets they will not tell you. They will come here and they will talk to me today. So we've got Sheyi Adeleke in the house. Sheyi Adeleke is a shining star in the digital marketing industry. He is a founder and CEO of Apple Click Technology, a multi-million Naira company here, and has made millions of dollars in sales. I'm using the word dollars very freely because you guys think it's impossible. So a wealth of knowledge and experience and hunger that is truly valuable, that I think many of you out there can tap into. That's why I'm introducing him to you guys, so that you understand this gentleman you're about to listen to today can literally help you get the fire that will change your life. He's not just a talented business coach and entrepreneur himself, but he's an award-winning product creator and a 9-figure digital marketer. Believe that or not. He has generated over $4 million in sales revenue through the sales of various products and services in the last few years. And he's just turning 30. Just in case you are thinking nothing good can come out of Nigeria, there's plenty of them out there. $4 million is well over $1 billion. Anyway you interpret it, anyway you translate your Naira. This man has done it. He has a proven track record of success in the industry, having collaborated with top players such as Neil Napier. Where you hear these names, you know that these are the people who make things happen on the international scene. Simon Warner has worked with Moj Barry. He's done projects with Momia, Sean Josiah, and many others. And he has launched 18 successful products on JVZoo and Warrior Plus. And in case you think Dr. Kwe is capping, and you know I never cap when I'm on this show, he has done several videos. Let me give you some of them. Video has done over $315,000 so far. Crypto pays over $308,000. TV pays over $174,000 US. Proto, another of his product, has done about $93,000 US and sold over 2,340 units. Maxima, another of his hot products, sold $88,000. There is 2Pays, which is probably the least of all his products so far, sold only, quote and unquote, $43,000. Some of you right now, if you can make $43,000 for the rest of your life, you would think you have made it, but that's his worst product. He has, and lots more like that. Right now, he has a customer base of over 45,000 individuals spread across over 30 countries. I'm talking USA, UK, Canada, Germany, Poland, Korea, India, Australia, New Zealand, for a man that lives in that same Nigeria. Okay, he's also a superstar affiliate marketer, having consistently outperformed many of the guys who haven't been in the business before him. That is the gentleman that we're having today, and I'm so excited to call him one of my boys out there who is kicking butt on the international scene. Guys, welcome with me, Seyi Adeleke. Seyi, say hello to my fans out there. Let's go.
Wow. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Yes. Honestly, I'm super excited to be here. I'm really excited to be here. Good afternoon, everyone. It's really a privilege to be here live with the one and only Dr. Okpebanwo, my great mentor. You know, so it's really a privilege doing this with you, sir. And
yes. I'm so proud of you for you to make that list, because when we were making the list of the top 12 and your name kept coming up, and I said, wow, she is now in the big leagues with my voice. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir.
Congratulations. I appreciate you. I will be giving out the award sometime later in the year. The top upcoming Nigerian youths who are doing awesome things on the international scene. To be honest with you, I've watched your progress and I've just been outstanding. I've just been astounded by how far you have come in such a short time. So that people can get, it's one thing for me to introduce you. It's another thing for you to talk a little bit about yourself. So we normally start this. Tell me a little bit about your journey so far in digital business. How many products have you created, and what kind of impact you have been able to have in the marketing space? Go for it.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, thank you for that, sir. And once again, my name is Seyi Adeleke. And I would like to start with this. I started internet marketing fully in 2015. I graduated in 2014. I studied computer science. And during the school time, we've been doing a few things, web designing, trainings, and co for a few companies. So, but I started officially in 2015 during my service year, because I was thinking about it during the service year. What am I going to do next? Am I going back home to start searching for a job? What am I going to do? Then from there, I was able to start something online. And what was the first thing I did? I started with information marketing then. Information marketing, which was about teaching people how to do different things, turning my skills to cash. Creating ebooks, creating videos, coaching programs, hosting training on different things that people can do. Talk about farming, talk about e-commerce businesses, talk about a whole lot of things. So that was the first thing I started with, and I made my money there. As a matter of fact, I sold my first ebook during my service year for 3,000 naira. Then.
Wow, what year was that, and how old were you?
That was in 2015.
Wow. 8 years ago.
Yes, sir.
So you're like 21 years old at that point, 21, 22, right?
No, I think I should be about, I can't even remember, 2015 now. I'm close to 30 now.
Yes, so that's 8. So that's 22. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I was like, wow, so people can buy things online. I created information marketing reports on how to start a watermelon business. So I had ideas about it then. I've done a business before. I planted, I had a farm then. So then I was like, okay, let me put this into record. Let me try to sell this and teach people. But I was skeptical again. The same thing with many people out there. Will people buy this? You are writing report on how to plant watermelon, how to actually succeed with it. But I was amazed. People actually start, I started running adverts. I set up the funnel online and people started buying the ebook then. So from making a day sales to actually 2 sales per day, 3 sales, 5 sales, 10 sales. And that was the first money I made online. Imagine, sir, I made money selling reports on how to plant and how
watermelon.
Watermelon.
There you go, guys. Are you listening to that? All right. Fast forward to me. So how many products do you have to date? Just a summary. So, yes, go ahead.
Now, gradually, I actually shifted to the software market. And right now, I've created over 18 products, 18 software products.
Wow.
So, and we've launched that on JVZoos and Warrior Plus.
Wow.
So I started gradually. My first launch then was Maxima then, where I partner with Momia and Motagi. And from there, I think we did, during the launch then, we did about $70,000.
Wow.
It was a whole lot of money for me then.
You got the first car. I don't tell me you bought the first car that time.
Yes, I got my first car. I got my first car.
Wow.
And from there, though it was very hard to actually do this, that's the truth. And that's a challenge most people are not actually ready to actually follow through. I had a whole lot of issues creating my first product, a lot of motivation, thinking of ideas, what to create, and the whole thing. But I was able to follow through. And also with the help of my mentor then, Shein Ogundele, he put me through on a whole lot then.
You are a clone of the guy. You are a clone of Shein. Keep going. Please go ahead. Keep going. Yeah.
He put me through the whole thing, and we did that, and it was a success. And after that too, we also did the next software, Econ Suits. And that was with Shein Ogundele himself. And we launched that software on JVZoo, and it also did well. And from there, I fired the cylinder. Oh, so there's money in this market like this. So that means people are ready to buy software, and it's even much more lucrative than information marketing, than e-commerce and others. So I put my full attention right into it. And gradually from Maxima, later, I was able to launch other products and partner with big guys. I launched a video, and I did that with Nenapier. He's one of the biggest guy in the industry. So we did first version and the second version, and in total, we've done over $300,000.
Wow.
In sales revenue.
Wow. Well, yes, go ahead.
Okay. Later we launched CryptoPay, and I did that with Westlin $1 billion Virgin. He's also a big guy.
Wow. Yes.
When I brought the guy into the industry, a lot of people were like, how did you come in contact with him? And also we sold over 8,800 units then.
Wow.
During the launch. And the launch was super successful. Over $200,000 as well.
Yes. Wow. What is CryptoPays? I'm curious. What is CryptoPays?
Okay. It's about an e-commerce platform where you can sell products, physical products or digital products. But now the beauty of it is that you accept payments in cryptos. So now you can sell to anybody around the whole world and accept payments in cryptos without any barriers. Now people are getting to know more of crypto. They are doing more of crypto now. And I just thought about it. Why not create a product that allow people to buy and sell using crypto? So instead of the normal conventional PayPal, Stripe and others. So that's the major focus of the software.
Wow. I'm going to be talking to you more about that later because that intrigues me. Crypto is an area that interests me now, and see what we can do together with Gistcoin. We have this coin called Gistcoin. I'm sure you probably know about it. That is the official currency for Gist House. So if we can do something like a Gist Pays, as you say, maybe something, that same idea, I want to partner with you and see what we can come up with something like that, then that I can bring to the market. See, that's why I do this stuff. I get ideas too from my young boys. All right, so let me get into that. All right, let me get into some of the. I wanted you to lay that background because I want people to know that this man they are listening to is one thing for somebody to be talking, do this, do that. It's something for somebody to have done it. And when Shein Ogundele actually came in to the, of course, there's no way I will make that list, and your own mentor will not be there, and you will be there. It's not possible. No, but he talked a lot about you. He talked a lot about you. So what I want you to give me, to talk to me about, because I really have not had opportunity to ask all those who have come before you, because most of them are guys that I had mentored directly. and then they are now mentor a lot of people. Now, you are like a second generation to me now, from Sheung to you. I want you to tell me explain what mentorship, okay, by someone like Sheung Ogundele has been able to do for your career, and what are the challenges you face there and lessons that you have for those who may be out there, because this whole idea of this show is to educate people, help them to get better. Mentorship has been something that has been a problem for many people in Nigeria, either because the mentee becomes a bastard and doesn't behave right, or maybe even the mentor himself takes advantage of the mentee. We hear all sorts of things about that. What has been your own experience? What are some of the things you learned in the process? And what is the advice? That's like a three-part question, right? I hope you remember that. What has been your experience? What has been some of the things you learned under mentorship? And what is your advice for those who may be looking for a mentor or who already have one, how they can be better? Go for it, Shay.
Okay. Now, starting with the first things you learned during mentorship. Honestly speaking, if you want to go far in life or in business, you need someone to take you by the hands. There are a lot of things you can't do on your own. You need someone that has been out there doing the same thing you want to do, to be able to put you through and guide you through the whole journey. Without that, you're going to hit a whole lot of stumbling blocks, and then you might not be able to do what you are meant to do. Without mentorship, a journey of a year could take you 10 years, and you won't still get the same results. You won't still get huge results. You're just moving around from one circle to the other, from one circle to the other. So if you really need to be successful in business, you need someone to follow through. You need someone to go alongside with. Someone that when you hit a roadblock, you can quickly run back to the person and ask the person, sir, okay, when you were doing this, how were you able to survive? Okay, what do you advise that I do? What do you think is the best for me to do? Because even then, for my first software, she has been in the industry before me, and I actually contacted him for almost every steps. Okay, sir, I want to create the software. Do you think it will sell? So he would tell me, okay, no, this won't do well. Switch to something like this, or you better position it this way. So that means without him, I'll have wasted a whole lot of money. That was the time I was trying to create a software, and I spent over $8,500. And sir, that same software, it would have even cost me much more than that if there was no mentor. So mentorship fast-track the whole journey. And now again, sir, one thing about mentorship, which most Nigerians are not able to do, is that we are not loyal to our mentors. Once we get the first results, maybe you are able to make 10,000 Naira or $10,000 or so, you just believe that's the peak. No.
Yes, you're correct. Say it. I'm listening. Go ahead.
We start misbehaving. Oh, I'm there, I'm this, I'm that. No, it is not. You are not really there. You are just starting. If you can make $10,000, you can make much more than that. So when you make a little results, don't be rude to your mentor. I think that's one thing I've been able to actually establish with Sheung. As a matter of fact, then, okay, the way we met was even funny. We actually worked together doing one screw portal project. Then I was a full-time software developer. So he employed me then as a team member. And after the project, he saw the potential in me. He saw how loyal I was to him. And as a matter of fact, sir, we were two then. The first guy fucked up.
Wow. And he lost out. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I stick to him. And that was when he saw the potential in me. And up to date, I'm still loyal to him. And that is why he keep imparting, even though he knows that right now I can stand on my own, I'm generating millions of dollars too, but at the same time too, you can't go away from your mentor. You need to keep learning and learning and learning. And from there, from being a team member, sir, we became the best of friends. We've done many projects together. We've done different things together. No issue. So loyalty is very, very compulsory in this game of mentorship. And that is where most people got it wrong. Don't be rude to your mentor. Be submissive. Learn from people that are far, far beyond you. I follow you every time, sir. You might not really know. There are things I learn from you.
Wow, I know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So I pick from here, pick from here, pick from here. You combine those things together. And no matter who you are, there is still a lot of things you can still do. There are still a lot of results you can still get with the help of your mentor. But once you fail your mentor, boom, it leaves you stranded, and you go back to the same spot you started.
Thank you so much for sharing that, because I think for those of you watching at home, that is a very key part. You just had Sheyi break it down now. Mentorship is critical to your success because you need to climb on the shoulder of giants. There are places your skill cannot get you to, no matter how skillful you are. Sheyi himself understood that when he came to us, when he was starting, and now Sheyi himself carried his boy and put him on the shoulder, and look at where he is today. Because there are some places in Skype, for instance, you can't even get to unless your mentor brings you there. You know that there are places you can't get to.
I forgot that. Yeah. I forgot to mention that part.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, when it comes to the international platform, you can't even get it like that.
Exactly.
You can't get it. You need someone to recommend you, someone to introduce you to the market.
Exactly.
Okay, my guy is very loyal to me. He won't disappoint. He won't do this. So you can't just go in like that.
Yeah, because all these Mumia guys, they wouldn't have done business with you if Sheyi did not vouch for you. Like, I know them.
They will respond to your message, sir. If you message them, they will respond to you. They just bullshit you. Say,
exactly.
Until someone recommend you. Okay, then that's it.
And that is one of the great things about mentorship. For those of you out there, you need a good mentor. If you don't have one and you really want to succeed in digital business, you need to go find one that you can afford. Don't just, or if you don't have money to pay them, serve them. So that way you can learn and they can then bring you into the fold. It's more like a shabby club, at least at the top levels. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when I was sharing every day with them, my very first launch too, I didn't know anybody, but my guy took me there and introduced me. And then I have people like Todd Gross, Sam Barker, all the big names in the industry promoting my product the first time, though they don't know me. Because my mentor got me there, and I was able to do $430,000 my very first month, very first product. So look at Sheyi too now. You can have the skills, but the mentorship angle is what a lot of people miss. So they say, I don't need anybody, I can do it by myself. Or like you said, they will make one small $10,000, and now their mentor can't talk to them anymore. Yes, here's a man that himself has done over $4 million in sales, still talking about his mentor, his Oga, as if he's still working directly under him. I can't appreciate you enough for that. And Sheyi did speak very well about you when he came, and I can see that you are his clone now, because you are releasing every month now. Sheyi releases every month. Now he has cloned you yourself. You are mental market. All right. Okay, let's go to the next question here.
Okay.
What did you study in the university?
I studied computer science.
So what attracted you to digital marketing? How did you get that? Or maybe you've been in lab somewhere doing coding somewhere. Why are you here making all the money and leaving us here? Right.
Okay. Like I said earlier, I studied computer science, and there was a point in time that Sheyi needed a developer. So then that was where I got in contact with him, and we worked together. And later I checked Sheyi's profile on Google, and I saw different articles about him concerning his digital marketing business. And I was like, oh, wow. So do you do digital marketing? Do you sell ebook? Do you do this? And he said, yes. So I was like, oh, so this is even much more better than the software part I'm doing. Like the result is generating is much more better than the software development. So that was the first, that was what actually made me to pick interest in digital marketing. I saw his advert, I saw the way he positioned himself. I saw that from there you can reach the whole world, even from the comfort of your home. So then that was when I asked him, okay, can you mentor me on this? Can you do this and that? And he showed me the whole thing, how to create information products. And that was what made me to create my first digital marketing product, which was the watermelon cultivation. So I will still link back to him that he was the source of the inspiration of my digital marketing business or journey. So I saw that in him doing great things in digital marketing, and he actually helped me and brought me in.
All right. Awesome. See, just always curious. Sometimes, for those of you watching at home, sometimes what you read may not be what will lead to your financial salvation. And, so don't get down on yourself, whether you studied something and somehow you can't get a job now. There are many opportunities out there. I myself, I'm not technical at all, but I own 12 softwares. Some of them doing great in the market, make millions of dollars every year from them, and I'm a lawyer. There are people who studied English who are doing great. There are those who didn't even go to university at all who are making millions of dollars on the internet marketing scene. And that's why we are doing these showcase interviews, so that hopefully something will spark in your spirit right there and you decide, I want to learn this. And of all the guys that we have been showcasing, you might decide that this is the one that resonates most with my spirit. Contact them, even mention my name. Oh, I watch you on Dr. Kwebawo's show. I would like to work with you. I would like to learn from you or whatever. When you mention my name, they will at least hear you out. But don't go there being needy. Don't go there expecting them to give you something for free. They are not trained like that. Okay, they are too busy. They have their own life to run. You got to come with something to offer. Thank you so much for that. Now you have been there. Now that you are now in the what I call in the winner's circle, because once you start doing over $1 million in sales, you have entered. There are circles that you have entered that only people at that level can enter. You have seen people come succeed. You have seen people come fail. In your own experience, what do you think are the top 3 reasons people who try to enter internet marketing fail? What are the top 3 reasons you think are responsible for the failure of those who didn't make it? Because the truth is, we are here talking. We are doing this series for the next 12 days of the successful guys. The reality is that 95 to 97% of people who try to make money online don't make any. We are really in the top 5% in the world, believe it or not. So what are the top 3 reasons, in your opinion, most who fail, so that those who are watching you and learning from you today can avoid failing? So what are the 3 reasons, in your own opinion? Go for it.
Now, the first thing I would say is that when you want to start an internet marketing, or the main challenge that people face with internet marketing business is that they compare internet marketing with all this Ponzi and get rich quick scheme. So they are bringing in the same mentality, the same mindset of tapping a button and start getting results. So now internet marketing doesn't work like that, but because of the kind of mentality that they are bringing into the business, they are not ready to follow through. That is the first thing. People are not ready to follow through. Now, when you get a program, a coaching program, or a video course or ebook, people want to get results today, the first day, which doesn't work like that. So that's the first thing, sir. People are not ready to follow through. People are not ready to put in full effort and stay committed to the business. So I can't hear you, sir.
Sorry, I didn't know I was muted. I said thank you. Please go ahead.
Okay.
So number 1, Ponzi scheme mentality. They just want to get rich quick. They're not ready to do anything. They just want to put in one little money and then get plenty more. All right. Sheyi is gone. Okay, it's back. All right. You are muted. We can hear you now. Can you? You are muted. Okay, gotcha. All right, we got your first one. Okay, Ponzi scheme mentality. The second and third, go for it.
Now, the second main reason why people fail in internet marketing business is because they don't have the passion and the direction, which is going to take me to the mentorship part. most people want to do it all alone without being mentored. I've seen people saying that they can go on Google and make research and do things that they don't need someone to take them by the hands. No, it doesn't work that way. You need a mentor when it comes to internet marketing business. And like I said earlier, someone that you'll be committed to, someone that will help you to actually succeed. And even at that, even with the mentorship, you're still going to face some issues. Now, the question is that how many people are ready to follow through? How many people are ready to stay committed, to stay focused until they resolve the issue? I can't hear you, sir.
Yeah, I'm here. I don't know why my things keep getting muted. I can hear you very well. Yeah, you talk about no passion and no direction. That's what you are explaining, right? Go ahead.
Yeah. So people don't have the passion and direction. Like they just want to make money online. Yes, there are a lot of ways to make money online. We have e-commerce, we have affiliate marketing, we have the software part, we have a whole lot. But now the first thing you have to ask yourself now is that which one do you want to focus on? Okay, I want to do affiliate marketing. Okay, awesome. Now, then you get someone in that niche, someone that is doing a nice figure, someone that can mentor you in that aspect. And now after doing that, then you enroll for the program. Then the next thing is what? Staying true, staying focused to your passion, because you won't get results the same day.
Interesting.
So you need a mentor as well too.
Okay. Wow. All right. Let me just summarize for you guys from Sheyi's point of view. If for those of you who have been following this series, you know that I always ask all these gurus these questions. Okay. What are the top 3 reasons why people fail in this business? And from Sheyi's point of view, it's more or less echoing what even some of the other guys have echoed. Now, number 1, this internet marketing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a business. Yeah, you can get rich quickly, but it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. You have to learn, and you have to put in, and you have to follow through on that. And I think that's number 1, by the way, Sheyi. A lot of them come in, they hear Sheyi's less than 7 years, all of a sudden is doing millions of dollars in sales. Let me also go do internet marketing. When they made up their mind, they assume that tomorrow morning they should become rich. And when they don't get rich by next week, like it doesn't work. That's a scam.
The back out.
Exactly, they back out and say it's a scam. So guys, I hope you are listening to this. It's a lot of hard work. It might be easier than your regular your mechanic work, but you still got to do it. Number 2 is say no passion and no direction. But that is simply meant you need a mentorship. You need somebody to give you that. And you yourself must want it. It's not just, I just want to be rich. Do I want to learn this game? Do I want to get involved and learn everything that it requires? It's going to require, yeah, she is smiling today. I'm smiling today. But trust me, there have been times he probably stayed on computer 16 hours. There are times he has to sacrifice other important stuff. You are going to have to make that sacrifice. Don't look at those who are successful today and think that, oh, they just sleep and enjoy themselves and money comes. No, we work harder. In fact, I used to crack a joke that internet marketing is where people work 18 hours a day to sell people on the idea that you can get rich by working only 1 hour a day.
Exactly, sir.
You only need to work for 1 hour a day and you'll be rich, but we ourselves, we work 12 hours, 14 hours.
Yes.
So, and then finally he said, staying focused. I can't overemphasize that there is nobody we have brought who has not highlighted that. Reason why people don't succeed is they don't stay focused. You do affiliate marketing today, tomorrow you want to do e-commerce tomorrow. And then when you do that for 3 days, well, this is not working, let me go do freelancing. And then, and I used to illustrate this, and I love repeating it every day of this show for the next 12 days that we have been on this, because I think I have to say so many times for it to stick in the mind of some of you, because I'm a trainer. Every month I used to do a 7-day free training, Fish for Life, because that's where I am in my life and I just want to give back. I do 5 hours a day for 7 days. Each month, that's 35 hours. Every month for about 16 months now, other than the last 2 months I didn't do it. Wow. I see that very few people are actually going to the next level because it's free, so I'm not changing it. We're going to be doing it in February and it's not going to be free anymore. But what I realized for most of them is that they don't focus. And I always tell them this, in case you don't understand what we're talking about focus. Sheya just said it. Sheun said it. All the other guys have come here have said it. Let me explain to you again. Staying focused, not staying focused is like you getting admission to study law. You go to university to lectures over a month or 3 weeks. Then somebody tells you engineering is hot too, and then you drop out of that law school, you go and enter for engineering. And then you do engineering for another 3 weeks, and someone say, this is where you are, it's pharmacy, people are killing it now. Then you leave, you go and start studying. And before you do that for 1 month, they say, forget all those ones, those are old school, it's now nursing. Then you leave that, you go do nursing. Are you going to ever graduate? No. But why do you think you can do that in internet marketing is what I can't understand. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Once you say, I want to be an affiliate, that means you have chosen a profession. Yeah, there might be other things that might be done together, like maybe ultimately do your own product. I get that. So those two often go together. But if you want to be an affiliate marketer, you have to spend at least 1 year on it. I tell them, internet marketing, spending 1 year focus on a niche in internet marketing is equivalent of spending 5-6 years in an offline business focused. To get the result much faster. But you still have to focus. If you decide I want to be a freelancer, then don't look right, don't look left. Focus on freelancing for 1 year. Now, if it's not now working and you're not making good money after 1 year, then you are free to pick another niche. It's like graduating and then deciding that I don't like this course I just did and I want to go do another course, and that's okay. But what you cannot do is do affiliate marketing for 2 weeks, 1 month, give it up, and then go say, I want to go try freelancing, which is what all of you do. Or, which is the most, the worst one, they believe they can do more than one at a time. Now I'm going to look in the camera and I'm going to look at you guys in the face now. That's why I do this. I need to be able to celebrate this year another 100 guys who are going to go to the next level of being millionaires. If you are going to be one of them, listen to me very, very closely here. You cannot do more than one niche together at a time. Some of you, you have about 4 niches you are trying to do. I'm not even talking about the one that I do for 2 weeks, go start another one. You are sorry about that. It looks like I lost my connection for a second. Now, many of you don't just do one for 2 weeks, go start another one. You're even doing what is worse. You are trying to do 4 niches at the same time. Same, you want to be a freelancer, you want to be an affiliate marketer, you want to be a product creator, and at the same time, you want to be a mobile app agent. Read my lips. You are never going to make it. I'm not cursing you. You cannot. I am pretty smart, and I do not say this as a matter of boasting. God has gifted, it's God that gives smartness. I'm pretty smart. I graduated in the top 10 of my class, right? I graduated number 1 in my master's class in Unilag, the top graduating student in 1989-90, right? I have a master's degree, I have a PhD. I'm also an accountant. I'm also a charter secretary, right? I'm pretty smart. So you can't say I'm not smart. But trust me, for my first year in digital business, I did not make money because I was trying to do 3 or 4 things together. I can multitask as well as the best people out there. The reason why I gave you a few of my credentials is not to boast, but to let you understand that you're not that smart, in case you think you're not. I was making little money here and wasting it there. I spent $100,000 my first 6 months. I was just taking money from my law practice and I was just dumping it there. My US law firm, I was just dumping it there. Thinking the more money I spend, the more money I make. It didn't work. I didn't start making money until I focused. You got to focus on one. When you have started making money on it, and when I'm talking about starting making money, you started doing anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 a month. Okay, you can call that money in African terms. That's good. Then you can open up a second income stream. There is nothing wrong with multiple streams of income, gentlemen. I'm a master of it. I wrote a book on it. Okay, so it's not about that. I myself have maybe like 10, 12 streams of income. I go to talk about my Amazon books. I have 56 of them there that make me money every month without fail. That was a season. I focus on, I want to create ebooks that will generate me residual income. I focus on that for 6 months. I was just creating books. I was creating books. Then I got tired out. By the time I got tired out, I realized I have 18 on the print version. I have 36 in KDP. So that's about 50 something. Now, every month I get a check. That is an income stream. But I wasn't, when I was doing it, I wasn't doing other, when I wanted to create courses, I said, okay, this year I want to start an American Internet Business School. And I want to have certification courses and all of that. And for 2 years, that's all I focused on. That is there earning me money. How you guys are following? When I finally got into software in 2016, for the next 4 years, all I did was create softwares and launch them. Are you guys feeling me now? When I decided I want to do something that will be legacy, where when I'm ready to retire, I can sell for 100 million, 200 million. I said, okay, I'm going to go do something like Clubhouse. I created Gist House. That's why most of you didn't hear from me last year, because I focused. I can't be doing Gist House. It's a free app. I get it. It's a long-term play. I'm going to spend money for years before I make any. I get that before I started. But I canceled everything else, even the ones that are making me money. My coaching programs, my paid events, book creation. I did not do any launch for the last 20 months. Yeah. I did not do product launch because I know that to focus on creating software and launching it, I have to focus. But I stayed on Gist House. I did not make any money. Last year, I was surviving on residual income deliberately, knowing that I have to stay with this thing. I teach my students. Stay 1 year, means myself, I must prove it. So from July last year to the end of July 2021 to the end of 2022 December, nobody can say they see me doing any other type of business. I wasn't even doing affiliate marketing. I wasn't even doing software development, things that are 5 minutes. I told Bio, we are on this Gist House thing, we die here for the next 1 year. In 2023, I said, okay, Gist House is now ready. The app is working well. There's over 30,000 people on there. Let it be growing on its own. It's a free app. Now let me go back and go pick up another of my income stream. And that's why I'm back to software development and creation. I'm not even for myself to teach you guys out there how to create your own softwares and launch it. So there's a system. You have to focus. It's a waste of time of your coach, of yourself, if you don't focus on one niche at a time. So, and I'm glad that Sheyi brought it up, but I wanted to take some time out to teach about that, because that's what this is. This is not just an interview, it's a conversation with young internet millionaires so that we can understand what makes them work and what doesn't work. You have had it. Again, I will repeat, according to Sheyi, I'm making my own notes. Are you making your notes? Don't have a Ponzi scheme mentality. This is not, you're going to work. You're going to learn. It's going to take about a year, right? Number two, you got to have passion and direction. To do that, you need a coach. You need a mentor. Find one. And this is not me campaigning for myself. Sheyi himself is a coach. There are plenty of them out there. Look for the one that is not in the area that you want. And that's why I'm showcasing 12 different people in different niches. We're going to have the guy that specializes in crypto. It's going to be here later tomorrow. We have people who have specialized in software production. We have people who have specialized in affiliate marketing. We have people everywhere. Pick the one that you love. We have a Forex guy coming. Specializes in making money on Forex. He doesn't even do affiliate marketing. He doesn't do software production, but he has done millions of dollars in Forex. Pick the one you want, but stay with him. All right? That is my mini lecture within a lecture. Let's continue going, Sheyi.
Thank you, sir. I'm also learning as well, too.
All right. So now you are a big boy in affiliate marketing and software production. Now, what can you give us a summary version? I know you're not going to teach affiliate marketing in a 5-minute or 3-minute response, but what are the the simple steps for somebody to get started in affiliate marketing. Let's say somebody is listening to you and hearing how great you are doing. I want to go into affiliate marketing. What would be your shorthand direction for them to get started?
Okay. Can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah, very well.
All right, great. Now, if you want to start, affiliate marketing is a very awesome business model. And it's all about you promoting products, promoting someone else's products for a commission. And the great thing about this is that you can earn up to 50% commission and sometimes even more. So the beauty of affiliate marketing is that you don't have to create any product of your own. And honestly, I'm going to say this is one of the easiest business model newbies can actually do, because there won't be need for you to start running around creating products, creating sales funnel and co. So now that's just the brief about the, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, very well, very well.
Okay. That's the brief about affiliate marketing. Now, if you want to start affiliate marketing, the first thing you have to do is to get your tools ready. Every business needs a tools. If you want to become a doctor, you need a tool. The same thing with a lawyer, you can say better, sir. You need a tool. The same thing with a mechanic, even mechanic, roadside mechanic, you need a tools. And the same thing with affiliate marketing, you need a tools. And what are the tools you need? Just basic stuff, your computer, your email as well too, and the bank accounts. So I will assume that people already have their computer and their email. And for the bank account, it's very easy. Open a domiciliary account or open a Payoneer account, and you are good to go. All these are easy stuff to do. Go to the bank, fill in the Payoneer, the domiciliary account form, and your account will be created. So once you have that, now the next thing you need is the platform itself, the affiliate network platform. So we have a whole lot of network out there that focuses on affiliate marketing. And the popular ones are JVZoo, Warrior Plus, ClickBank. These are the popular ones. So choose the one you want to focus on, be it JVZoo or Warrior Plus, or the combination of both. And after doing that, now you choose a niche. Because even when it comes to affiliate marketing on JVZoo, there are a lot of products. You have weight loss products, you have make money online software, you have utility software. So focus, choose the one you want to focus on. Okay, I want to be promoting more make money online software. I want to be promoting utility software. Okay, do that. So now, after choosing the niche, now the game is about to begin. Fully now, you need to build a list. You need to build a list. That's your customer base. And how do you build a list? Because without a list, you can't get results. This is a real business. So you need people to be promoting to people that will buy the product from you. People you recommend products to. Social software helps you to create graphics, to do this without having to learn any graphical skills. So you need people, you need fan base, people that will be loyal to you. You could call them your tribe, your followers. So you need a list, and how do you build a list? It's very, very simple. Create a lead page, just a squeeze page, where people can come in and see what you are offering, just like a lead magnet. You must have seen something close to that, whereby people will ask you to input your email address to get full reports. So you need to create a squeeze page, whereby when people come to the page, you give them full reports, freebies. It could be a free software, free ebook, full training in exchange for their email address. So when they see the freebie you're offering, they input their email and they will be added to your autoresponder. And gradually, you start serving them, you start giving them value. You can't just start by promoting to them. You need to warm them up. In your niche, remember I said in your niche. So if you're focusing on weight loss everything you'll be doing, all the emails that you'll be sending should focus on how to lose weight. If you are focusing on how to make money online, all the emails that you'll be serving them should focus on trainings and programs and software that will help your subscribers to make money online. So then after a few period of time, it could be a week, 2 weeks or so, after warming them up, then you can start recommending product to them. And how do you get product to recommend? It's easy. You go to muncheye.com. There, it's more like a launch calendar. You see all the products there that is to be launched by big and small vendors. And you choose the one in your niche. I keep emphasizing on the niche, because if you focus on the weight loss, if you try to sell, make money online software to them, you might make sales, but the sales might not be that much. So once you go to muncheye.com, you select the product in your niche, you get your link, that's your affiliate link, then you start sending them emails. And the beauty about this is that most of these vendors launching on JVZone and Warrior Plus even give you the email swipe that you can check. How to structure your own email. So you don't need to be a guru in email marketing. Just start something. So all you need to do is get your link now, go to the sales page, see what the app is all about, check the demo, see what the app is talking about, then write your own email following the swipe. You can model the swipe and send to your subscribers. You are more like giving the reports. Hey there, how are you doing today? I just find this software and I think it will be very helpful for you. It helps you to create Photoshop. It helps you to actually create graphics, banners, and code without you learning any graphical skills. So you can use this in your business, whether you're an affiliate marketer, e-commerce, it works for every niche. So click here to grab it. And fair warning, I got a fair deal for you. Instead of paying $187 monthly, you just have to pay a low time price of $19. And people love things like this. So once they click on your link, they'll be taken to the sales page. And once they buy the product, you get 50% commission. So if the product is being sold for $20, that means you make $10 without you selling anything. You are just recommending a product. So the vendor will take care of everything, the software, the support, the technical, and everything for your customer. And to me, this is a great business model.
Interesting.
And from there, you keep building your list, because it is a game of lists. You keep adding lists, you keep building the list.
Yeah.
And you keep making more money.
Like Shay right here. Every day wakes up, money's in the bank. I wanted him to give you guys a shortened version of getting started in affiliate marketing, because it's one of the easiest places you can get started from. But you have to go study up. Obviously, you're not going to learn everything about affiliate marketing from him just giving me 2-minute response here as I ask him to. Go and study more about this. You can either go buy courses on affiliate marketing, there's so many of them out there, or if you don't have money, don't get discouraged, go to YouTube.
Watch videos.
There's nothing that you want that is not on YouTube. Just Google and just watch free affiliate marketing, how to get started in affiliate marketing. You will see 10-minute videos there. You see 2-hour videos there. You see 3-hour video on this same affiliate marketing. If you spend 1 week just watching videos on affiliate marketing on YouTube, you will be okay. We all have products we are selling, but I'm telling you right now, yeah, of course, it's better for you to buy from a coach and or get a coach to coach you and step by step. But if you don't have the money, don't let that stop you. Just start with what you can. You can Google. You have a phone in your hand, so you have no excuse. You are watching this right now on the social media, whether it's Twitter or Facebook or YouTube or whichever forum you are watching this from. That tool in your hand that you're using to watch this live video, you can use it to go on YouTube and Google affiliate marketing. Tell everything you need to know. In 1 week, you can make your own manual simply by watching and making notes. So don't tell me I don't have money to buy a product that affiliate marketing is why I'm not doing it. You got to start somewhere. Yes, everything is level. But if you watch videos for 1 week, just watch 2 hours of video for 1 week, that's 10 hours of video on affiliate marketing in 5 days. You will know it almost as much as Sheyi or myself. You know what to do. Because there are people like me, I have plenty of videos in there where I'm teaching these things for free. Just Google it. Okpeba plus affiliate marketing, I can guarantee you will see me doing like a 2-hour training on affiliate marketing somewhere. Or Sheyi, just Google or just put affiliate marketing. You will see white guys, you see black guys, you see brown guys talking about it. So if you just take time off this fighting about politics for a minute, spend 2 hours a day on your life. I'm serious. That's why I do this stuff. Or maybe like, oh, this Baba talks too much. Yeah, I talk too much. I'm like your father. You need to go do something.
Yes.
The youths are empowered. Yes, Sheyi, if the youths are empowered, nobody can take you for a ride. But when you don't even have money in your pocket, that's when they can bribe you with 5,000 naira to go and vote against your destiny.
Yes.
All right? Is somebody going to come and bribe Sheyi now with even 1 million to vote against what he doesn't want? No. It's either he's not going to vote at all, or if he's going to vote, he's going to vote for who he wants.
Exactly.
He can do it because he has liberated himself, and you can liberate yourself too. There's no mystery here. There's no mystery. But you got to work. You got to get on that YouTube today, you that you are looking at me and wondering who the hell is this guy. I'm telling you right now, you need to go on YouTube, Google, start. Then you catch the fire. From there, you can then go look for money to buy better products or look for who to now be your mentor. You got to catch that passion first. And if you're not inspired listening to Sheyi, who's just like you, young boy like you, who's making it, well, I don't know what else to do. Me, I don't pray for people who don't pray for themselves. You're on your own. All right, Sheyi, back at you. Yeah. Thank you so much. If you are just joining us, guys, you are live with Dr. Kwebanwu and Sheyi Adeleke, the CEO of Apple Click Technology, one of those young Africans I promised you I was going to showcase, who are doing great things in places you have never even heard of, like Warrior Plus or JVZoo. I want to encourage you, find out more about what you can about him, about what he does, and if there's a program out there that he can use to help you get to the next level, I encourage you to do that. Sheyi, back at you. You, apart from dominating affiliate marketing, your forte is actually creating software products and launching it. For somebody who has created 18 successful products in how many years since you started?
Within 3 years. I started, 2018, that's 4 years.
4 years. 18 softwares, not just created them, he has launched them to varying degrees of success. The one that did over 300 and something thousand, the one that did 315, 308, 93,000, and 35,000, 43,000. He has had success with most of them. Now, Sheyi, you are going to tell us, what does it take? I know you are a computer science guy, right?
Okay.
So, but I don't want those at home to think that they have to be computer scientists before you can go into software production, because I know myself, I'm not a technical guy and I'm in it. Can you break it down for us? What does it take to get started in creating your own, launching your own software? Go.
Okay. Now, whether you're a computer science graduate or you study medicine or whatever, you can actually do it. And as a matter of fact, right now, I don't even code. I don't code. I have a team of developers that does the whole work for me. So, and now when you want to start your software launching business, the first thing you have to do is to think of a solid idea. Now, when it comes to software, what you're doing is that you want to solve a problem. So see it that way, you want to solve a problem. So you have to think of a particular problem or problems that you think people are facing and how you want to make it better. For instance, now there are softwares on the graphic designing. There are a lot of softwares on that, but we're still having new people creating softwares that are far much more better than those existing ones. They're trying to make it better. So now the first thing you have to do is to think of the problem you want to solve. What do I want to do? Like I said earlier, we created a crypto pay software majorly to be able to allow people to accept payment in cryptos. And we broke the barrier without API, without those stuff, those technical stuff. All you have to do is just to log into the software now, add your product to it, and you connect your account and you start getting paid in crypto. So that's a problem that we solved. Because ordinary people won't be able to do that. It will take a whole lot of time. So think of a particular problem you want to solve and note it down. So after doing that, go to JVZoo, go to Warrior Plus, check if we have existing products that are related to that. No idea is unique. So if we have something in that line, check the product very well, see how to make it better. Think of features you can add to it that will make it stand out and beat what we have in the market. So after doing all of that, you make sure that you jot down your ideas. Now, the next step is that you need a developer. You don't have to code yourself. You need a developer. So now you've already written your documentation of what the software we actually do. You give it out to your developers. You convey your idea to them. You sit down with them. You can get developer here in Nigeria or over there. The world has become a global village. You can connect to people on your phone, on your laptop. So you tell them what you want the software to do. You break down the whole thing for them. So once they understood what you wanted to do, that's all. They give you the breakdown of the project, the duration, how long it will take them to come up with the project, and the costs. Some of them might want to charge you based on hourly, per hour, or a fixed price. So you discuss with them. Normally, I love a fixed price because it will make the project to be less expensive for you, unlike you paying hourly. So tell them, okay, this software will take how many weeks? Okay, 3 weeks. How much are you charging me one time? Okay, $10, $20, whatever. So you discuss the payment term, probably 50% upfront, and they start the project for you. And now, once your project is ready now, once your software is ready now, the next thing now is to beta test your software. You can't just launch your software like that without you beta testing. So you need people to actually give you the feedback to test the software for you, because no software is perfect. So can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you very well. I spotlighted you so that I can hear you well. Go ahead. All right.
Okay, good. Okay. No software is perfect. You need to give it out to a few people, probably 10 to 20 people, to beta test the software for you. And they will list out the issues that they find in the software so you can relate back to the developer to solve the bug for you. And now once the software is up to like 95%, 98%, okay, then you are good to go, because no software is perfect. You keep seeing bugs, but you make sure that you've actually solved all the ones you can see. And now the next thing now is to start is the marketing phase. Once your product is ready now, we move to the marketing phase. And for this, I normally recommend first timer to partner with the big players in the industry, because it will save you a whole lot of headache.
Yes, so go ahead, tell them.
Yeah. So you need to find someone in the industry, and that is why you need a mentor. Because like I said earlier, if you go to their inbox, they won't respond to you.
Yeah.
So you now need your mentor now to recommend you to those guys. You do the demo video for your product and you share it with those guys. Oh, I have this software to launch. This is the documentation. This is what the software is all about. This is a video. Please check if you are interested. So once you share the demo video with them and the documentation, if they have interest in the software, good. So, and some of them might even tell you to add a few more features to it, because they are experts in the game. They know what says. They know the features to actually put in the software to make it better than what we have out there. So once you get a partner, then like 70% of the work is done because they handle the marketing phase for you. The sales funnel, the sales copy, the setting up on JVZoo and Warrior Plus and others. Why you focus fully on the software? So you host the software on the server, you handle the customer support, and the great thing is that you split the commission up to 50%. So that means from the sales that you make from the software, now you and your partner will actually create the contract and you split it, and it will go to your account straight away. No delay, no issue, no story for the gods.
I like
so
that.
It goes straight to your Warrior Plus or JVZoo account, depending on where you are launching. So I want to hammer on that. Find a mentor to introduce you to those guys. And Dr. Okwebanwo is one of the best mentors you can actually get out there.
Thank you.
He's very close with most of these people. Simon Warner, Nenapie, Abi, Mumie, and others.
Yes,
So the main thing is to make sure that your software is working fine so that you will not disappoint him. Or whatever, because it will bounce back on him. That is why people hardly recommend.
Exactly. Because when you mess up.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
so that's what's good about it, sir.
Thank you so much for giving them. I wanted you to give them that shorthand version for them to also see that it is not it's not rocket science. Some of you right now, you can do what Sheyi is doing, what I'm doing, what a lot of those guys are doing, but you don't believe you can do it because you are thinking it's too complicated. And my job is to make this thing so simple, at least for you to try and make. Lots of guys are doing it. I myself, it took me years to get the call, even though I was doing well in every other area. I mean, owning a record label, I've been a lawyer in America, having a big law firm, all of that. I still didn't get the confidence that I can do my own software for a couple of years. And when I finally did, I realized that it was simpler than I thought. There are many strategies, many ways for it. And that is why I'm dedicating this year to raise as many software owners as possible all across Africa. So if you're watching this right now, you want to click on that button to book a consultation with me about how you can get into your own software business. I'll talk to you for about an hour. Of course, it's not free consultation. I don't have time for that business. All right? Pay that $100, get on the call with me and see. I will spend an hour with you and break it down for you how easy it is. You can get step by step. And then if you want me to coach you to actually get it done, where I can also then hold you by the hand and put you in the marketplace, we can discuss that on the call. This can be your year. It can be when you start going. Right now, $10,000 look like a lot of money to you. I'm sure the year that I'm looking at, if Sheyi launches a product and it doesn't do more than 10,000, it's going to consider it a flop. Am I lying?
Exactly, sir.
That's a flop.
Even for monthly marketing alone, we actually make much more than that.
Exactly. Can you imagine? And that is a young man just like he's not even up to 7 years in the game himself. Maybe 5 years, okay? If he does 10,000 now with a product, that's a stupid product. Meanwhile,
shame to post it.
Exactly. I remember, I always say it, and that is going to go take me to the next question to you. That was one of my most embarrassing moments. I did one launch like that, and the total sale from the launch was about 8,700. I can't talk about it. I was so embarrassed. I cannot even. It's like, let me just hide inside the gutter. Because I took everything for granted. I didn't talk to my boys that my product is coming out. I just assumed that when it comes out, they will promote it, forgetting that they have their own life. Now I don't make that mistake anymore. If I'm going to launch a product, I'm going to call Sheyi personally. That Sheyi, don't fuck with me. And we are going to launch this thing on so and so date. I want you to log it. I'll personally get personal commitment from my top guys and from some of my top coaches who are doing great because they have a life, they have their own plan. They are not to now. All these young boys are not to, they are not playing with you. There's someone like Sheyi Pale already has what is going to launch in the next 6 months. So for you to, I know. Are you not the boy? I know. That's how
for the rest of this year, sir.
Exactly.
My guys are working.
Do you believe that now, guys? So if I'm going to jam him, I have to call him and say, Bob, okay, help me. If it's only 2 or 3 days, you will promote. But I didn't do all of that. I didn't call. I just assumed I should be so when I put bomb The team. It's like, I don't talk about it.
Well, it's a shame because to post it will be very hard. Like,
I was so embarrassed. And that was $8,000. Okay. So you might be thinking that's a lot of money now. It's nothing. Once you get into this game. That takes me to the next question, Sheyi, that I always ask all my millionaires. You have had great times, you've had bad times. We're going to go to all of them in a minute. But what I want to know now, so that we can laugh a little bit.
Okay.
What has been your most embarrassing moment since you started in digital marketing? And what did you learn from it? I just shared one of my own. This is confession time. You got to confess to daddy. What is your most embarrassing time? That when you look at it now, you want to cover your face and say, no, I didn't do that. Talk to me.
Okay, sir. Yes. Okay, so that was a project I actually did. Yeah. And the software, I spent close to $10,000 on it. And if I knew what I know now, I wouldn't even spend up to $2,000 creating that software. But because I was trying to make the software robust so that people can actually jump on board. If I think of any idea, I had it to issue, they wish it. So the developers keep charging me. And before I knew it was up to $10,000. Wow. And at the end of the day, sir, I didn't make quarter of that money. If we convert that money into Naira, it's about 4 million Naira, sir, that I used to create that software. Wow. And I didn't make quarter of that money. It was a big loss for me, but it's part of the game. I didn't stop there. I actually pushed for, let me just continue. And this is where people miss it, sir. If you lose that kind of money, hey, some people might die. And those are even my early stage. The money means a lot to me. So people will have high blood pressure and co. But no, let me just move forward. Let me just forget about it. So I lost that huge amount of money, but I still remain in the software market. So it's really a big failure for me, but it is part of the game. It's part of the game. If you're ready to fail,
no, that's not what I'm looking for. That's a loss. I want to hear about an embarrassing moment, something that you did that you that if they were to say it publicly, you'll be embarrassed, or if you things that you are not proud of. Let me give you a good example. One of my own most embarrassing moments, because it's wanting to make a loss in business. All of us do that. That's not what I'm asking. My own embarrassing moment, for instance, was actually my very first launch. Where this Mobimatic that actually blew me up in terms of software creation, even though I've had success in other areas. When that product launched, first day we did over $100,000. Second day we did over $100,000, and then the product crashed. Now the product is not working. Now people are calling me that I just and it was $497 then. We got away with it in 2016 November. So people are calling, and then I'm getting a call from Todd Grow say my colleagues are calling me, this product that they bought is not working. Now me, I'm calling Ifyok. Ifyok was my partner for the product, and Ifyok was supposed to be the technical guy. Ifyok was trying to fix it, but it wasn't working. But because I was yelling, every time I call, I'm yelling at my protege that, are you mad? What's going on? This thing needs to work in the next 5 minutes, as if I can force it. After a while, Ifyok stopped picking up phone. So I have stranded. I have almost 300,000 already made, but product is not working. So it's like I wanted to enter ground and let ground just swallow me. Because now I'm getting all the big names who didn't know me. It was my first product. Okay, Samoana was one that introduced me to the market. So he has already posted about me to all of them that he can vouch for me, blah, blah, blah. And here's my product not working. And later we realized it was a capacity problem. Apparently the code we bought, because we didn't develop the code from scratch, we bought the code. The code apparently cannot take more than 750 users. But the one, we already sold over 1,000. So the thing was over, so it kept crashing. But, so if I didn't have the experience at that time to be able to solve the problem. So till today, they still laugh at me because after a while, I just started crying. I was crying literally like tears.
I think I got you now, sir. I got you now, sir. I have two major ones, sir. I have two major ones.
Okay. Yes.
The first one now, the very first one. A day to the launch, everything, okay, we've actually beta tested the software. Everything was actually working 100% fine, sir. When it was time for the JVs to start reviewing the software, we started getting issues. And these are big guys. We started getting issues. So some were telling me that they can't log in. Some said that they log in, the software is not working. Some said this. Different issues, sir. And that was few hours to the launch. I was sweating. Thank God that day I was at the office. I called my team. What is going on? What is going on now? People are asking me that the software is not working. It was a big bullshit for me. Because they were asking that the launch is going on, the launch is starting in the next few hours, and you are saying that the software is not yet ready, and you are saying this and this. What are you talking about? Bullshit. It was a whole lot of pressure on me. I was sweating like a Christmas goat. Myself were looking at me, sir. So Oga can be this shaking. Because I was like, hey, this software that we better tested. Everything was working fine and the whole thing. So it was later that we got rid of the issue, but it was a big mess. It was a big mess for me. So that was the first one.
Okay.
The second one now, sir. The second one, the first day of the launch, the software was actually doing well. I think then we've done close to like $45,000 in sales the first day of the launch. And at a point in time, the software crashed. I think it was similar to your movie.
Welcome to my world.
Yes, sir. The software crashed. Then we had about, I think, 500 users. The software crashed in the middle of the night. I was at home. My team were actually at home too. I was the only one left at home. I just woke up to see messages. Software down, software down, software down. Which software is that? I checked. Oh, messages from Todd Gross.
Wahala.
I was shaking, say, my wife was telling me, calm down. I said, I don't even know what to do now. Is this server issue? Is it code? Is it this and this? I called my guys up. 3 of them, their number was actually switched off. I was like, oh, what am I going to do now? Is it server issue? I logged into DataOcean to see what was going on. I realized that the memory of the server was actually full because of the heavy traffic.
Okay.
So it was full then. So I have to upgrade the server. And for me to upgrade the server, sir, I had to back up the project on the server.
So that it won't be available.
Exactly, sir. So that means the software was even completely down for like 2 hours, sir. 2 hours. At a point in time, I wanted to cancel it. I couldn't cancel again. It was telling me that I had to wait for the upgrade, for the server upgrade to be completed. And then it was like 2 a.m. Nigerian time. And that was the most active time.
Of course, for those in the US, yeah.
The message was a lot. On Facebook, on Skype, on Instagram. People were following me around, calling me. So we wasted like 3 hours before I was able to resolve that particular problem then. I increased the memory and that solved the problem for me. But sir, I was sweating
like a dog. Welcome to my world. At least you didn't cry. At least you didn't bust out crying. Me, I started crying. Okay?
I was crying internally, sir, because I don't want to spoil my reputation and my mental reputation.
Yes, because I was so. The reason why I even started crying at that point was not so much about the thing crashing, but that now you have made almost 300,000. They will say Nigerian scammers have come again. You have collected money and there is no product. And it was your first one. If it is now, I'm not going to panic that much because, hey, they already know me. People already know. The guys promoting know that I have integrity. I'm not going to run away. Whatever problem that has happened, if I have to refund everybody, they know where will do it. But then nobody knew me. It's my first launch. So what did you learn from them more importantly? Because the reason why I ask is so that we can also encourage those who are trying or to get into the business or who are in the business or who may come in later. What are the lessons you learned from that, your most embarrassing moment?
Yeah, the first thing I learned then was that no matter what you've done, you're still going to encounter challenge. Because like I said earlier, that same server, we've actually battle tested it before. So we thought everything was okay, not until we started receiving huge traffic. And no matter what you've done, you're still going to encounter challenge in this software business. So be ready to face that and be ready to stay calm. So when you hit those challenges. So, and then when you want to launch your first software, I would recommend that you and your team stay together in the same place. Assuming myself and my team were together during those periods in the midnight, it would have been much more easier for us to solve the problem. So I learned that because I couldn't reach them at the right time, not until we solved the problem. So if we're together, at least for the first 2 days, it will be much more easier for us to solve the problem. So when you are going into this game of software launching, be with your team, stay together at least for the first 2 days. And also with your customer support desk, and so you can actually resolve the problem so that you can face the challenge. So that was a major thing I learned. So more with teamwork. Oh, assuming I knew this will happen, I will have actually called my team together. So we'll stay together to resolve the issue. And secondly, now is that learn to stay calm. Learn to stay calm, even during those hard times. People will be firing you, different messages from everybody, from the JVs, from the athletes. Some might even be saying that you wanted to scam them of their money, and now even Nigerian in quotes.
Exactly.
It is getting better now because guys are making wave in the industry now. So, then they want to be like Nigerians. I don't want to have anything to do with them. They are scammers. They are this and that and this and this. But it's getting better. So learn to stay calm. Learn to stay calm. And that's the major 2 things I learned doing
Thank you so much. Now, going from the most embarrassing moment, now let's now come to your lowest moment, where everything looks like it's no longer working, where you got to a point where I'm talking about your most discouraging experience or point since you started this business, and what did you learn from it? From embarrassing, now we're going to your all of us are going to get a low point. Embarrassing moment is different from low point. Low point is where you just feel so discouraged, or maybe something happened that discouraged you so much in the business that you almost felt like quitting, something like that. Do you have any of that? And so all of us went through that. You can't say you didn't have fun.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so tell that.
Okay, let me share the story. Yes. There was one unique software I created then that took us months to create, because I was trying to make it outstanding. But ideas flies around. As you are creating a particular software in a niche, some other people might be doing the same thing. And unfortunately, someone created similar software, like 95% similar.
Wow.
And I launched the software before I even got a partner.
So you are screwed.
Yes. I was in touch that day. I just saw the JV message launching this and this. I was like, hey, my goodness, what is this? So it's like it cloned my software.
Wow.
So I was down. Say, and now we are done with the software now. I'm just trying to get the right JV partner for this. So I was down because I was thinking, will this software really do well again? I'll spend a lot of money. I'll spend a lot of resources on the software. So seeing someone launching similar thing, it was a big down moment for me. And I had to go back to the drawing board to add more features to it to make it a bit more outstanding.
Wow.
And it cost me much more money again. So I spent another money again adding those features. So then I was very, very down. I was very, very down. Will I proceed with this? Is it that I've lost this? And the industry always love first to market most time.
Yes.
First to market. My plan was that this is the first to market in the industry for that particular software, not knowing that someone is creating something similar. So now, when you're creating first to market, the money you spend will be much more compared to those regular software. So I spent thousands of dollars, and someone just launched it before me. I was very down, but I picked up later.
What did you learn from that incident? What did you learn from that incident?
Now, my major thing was that then, whatever you want to do, don't procrastinate. I think then I was trying to add more features. Already, what we have is actually great, outstanding. I was trying to add more features. So later, I learned that don't over-add features. Don't procrastinate. Because by the time you combine different features, you even make the software to be complex for your users.
Mm.
So I learned those two things. Don't procrastinate. Once you have something solid, share the invitation with people and start the marketing right away. And don't add too much of features that are not even related to the software just because you want the software to stand out. Because by the time you keep adding and adding, and even for the end users, the software won't be user-friendly again, and it will be too complex. And when it's too complex now, you're going to have much refund. Awesome. Those are the two things I learned, sir.
Well, I think I hope you guys hear it. Whatever you are going to do, don't procrastinate. Where you are procrastinating, other people are thinking. You're not the only one thinking. Where you went to get the idea for that software, other people have access to it. It's not exclusive to you. So when you are good to go. And I always tell people, perfection is the enemy of number one enemy of success. Okay? If you're I'm a perfectionist, people know me that, but I go before I become perfect. I'll perfect it as I go. It's like Gist House. When Clubhouse started, and we all got this, I got this idea of starting something like that is African based, and I said I'm going to create Gist House. We started within 3 months of me thinking that I got developers together. Yeah, we beta tested a bit. It looks like it's working, but I'm in the market. Yes, it turned out to be very buggy, and we spent almost a year fixing it. But at least I was out there. You can say, okay, the first Afrocentric audio conversation app was built by Dr. Kweba. We were there. Anybody who is trying to come at that time just got frozen on the spot right there because we were out there. Now we are now fixing. It took us a year to fix it, but it is better than me waiting, because if I say before I go out, everything must be perfect. But now somebody will have filled that void, or I may never get it up. But here is a what I would call a superior, call it more experienced lesson for you now, Sheyi, so that for those of us who are listening to this, when you get to the market, like what just happened to him, if it happened to me, I'm just going to smile. And I will use my example to show you. Now, even my very first one is where I learned that lesson. My very first product launch, Mobimatic. Because a lot of you out there, when somebody launches a product that you're working on, you get discouraged, just like Sheyi. You go back to drawing board and start spending a lot more money. You feel that you have been scooped. But trust me, in the digital marketing space, there is nothing like that. On the same JV Zoo, you can have people launching the same type of product, just different names within a week of each other. It is the marketing that counts. I'll give you a good example. Yes, when we launched Mobimatic, a lot of people didn't know this. Mobimatic was not an original coded product from us. You know the game. We actually got an open source software from a certain place, and we got developers to work on it. So the product already is an open source, meaning that you can go and download it and everybody use it. It's free. But we bought the enterprise version and decided to add some features to it to make our own unique. Now, when we did our launch, you know what happened? There was a gentleman, the same week, the same day we launched, November 9th, I think. That same guy launched another product. It's not a mobile product, but he started giving away Mobimatic for free. The software. Oh my God. You know when you're doing promotion, you do a freebie, right? It was mobile app building software as a bonus for people to buy $49 product, $47 product. Mobility was $497 a year when we launched it, $497 for a year. Here is a guy launching a whole totally different software for $47, and then he's giving Mobimatic the same software that we are calling Mobimatic. He called it a different name, and was giving it as a bonus on his JV page. As a bonus on this JV giveaway. This strange happened. So immediately we launched, we started panicking. We saw it because it was a very big affiliate vendor on JV Zoo, much bigger than even the ones that were promoting us. I was new, me and Ifyo. So we went into the panic mode. But something strange then happened. Of course, we couldn't cancel the launch. We have already launched it. So when we saw the man in the same day getting emails, giving away mobile creator software, we got a meeting and we're like, whoa, we are fucked. But guess what? Some of those who bought from us for $497, they came to us, say, oh, they got that somebody else is giving this thing as a bonus, that is giving a fake version. They started terminating the fake version by themselves. That was fake. But guess what? That man did okay in his launch, but we still did $430,000 on the same product that somebody was giving away for free. So if it's going to happen to me today, what happened to you? I'm not going to panic. I'm just going to say, whatever. You know, I'm still going to go do my own marketing. I'm still going to launch my product because it won't matter at the end of the day. Now, of course, if you can pull it back, let's say, for instance, you see all the big names promoting it, and you felt that those are the same guys you are going to need to promote your product, then it makes sense to pull it back and go add some products and give it time to pass before they come. But other than that, if it is somebody that is not in my big circle of promoters, if he has if it's only 1 or 2 or 3 people that typically I will call on his list who are promoting him, I'm not going to care. Because the guys who are promoting for you, they don't care. And people may even buy boats. People are funny.
Exactly.
But thank you for sharing that. Now, from most embarrassing to a low moment, now share with me your best moment in the game now. The day, the incident, or that day that you felt that everything was worth it, that your best day. I say, oh, this is heavenly. What is that, and what did you learn from that?
Okay, sir. Now, that happened with my CryptoPay launch. Before then, we've done multiple 6 figures launch, but CryptoPay came in another dimension because I partnered with one of the biggest guy again, and we did 500 sales in 1 hour. Damn, that was a product that was ready for the market. Right. Yes. You see that I zeroed in on it. Just hearing the name, I zeroed it. Yes. Oh, by the way, you are going to do it for me. But go on. So we did 500 sales in 1 hour. When I posted, when the sales started dropping, we did it for a launch webinar then. And from the pre-launch webinar, I knew this is going to be a fire launch. When I posted the screenshots, 500 sales in 1 hour on Facebook, people were doubting it.
When did you do it? When did you launch this product? When did you launch it?
That was in 2021.
All right, go on. Okay, wow.
People were doubting it. Is it possible? They were going to our profile to see, is it that she made a mistake? Probably he wanted to type 50 sales in 1 hour. He told me personally that when I posted the message, he thought I made a mistake. Wow. We went to go and check the vendor profile to see 50 sales, but perhaps he saw 500 sales. I was like, oh. So those that they wanted to promote before, they saw that, oh, this is a good man, guy rushing in, and we're pushing up. And within 2-3 hours, we've done over 2,000 units. And I was like, hey.
After you're popping champagne. You're popping champagne.
This is awesome. I've been doing launches. This is coming on a different dimension. And we made a whole lot of money on that launch. And even after the launch, during the launch, I think we closed around 8,000 or so during the launch.
Wow.
And even after the launch, sales keep coming in. We keep pushing at the back end to
8,000 buyers list alone from that. Buyers list, though. Not just Kai.
So I made the hell out of that list, and it actually, we were able to even get much more money later with the list, offering value to them. So when I did that launch, it really motivated me. Oh, so I can really do these 500 units in an hour. So we positioned the app very well, and people saw value in it, and they rushed down to buy it. So that was my greatest moment.
Wow. And what did you learn from that? Because this is all about us sharing lessons with the world who are watching us. By the way, if you're just joining us, we are on with Seyi Adeleke, one of those boys that you are hearing rumors about, that they are killing it globally. Or in dollar terms, you are looking at him live. He's the CEO of AppClick Technology. And we're just chatting about some of his experiences. And he's just shared with us his best moment where he got 500 sales within an hour and over 8,000 sales in a space of 5 days with one of his products. So he's going to be telling us now, what did he learn from that great experience? What did you learn?
Okay, I'm going to talk about three major things that I learned from that. And the first one, sir, is that the software, I didn't even spend much money on it. It was a very simple software, but it solves a major problem. So you don't have to keep, like I said earlier, you don't have to keep making the project to be robust. That doesn't mean that the software will do good, or it will do well rather.
Yeah.
So the software was a very basic software, but it actually did well. So that was the first lesson. It's not about adding features. It's not about overcomplicating the whole thing. Make it simple. Awesome. Now, the second thing was the positioning. The way we position the app, the angle, we were able to get solid, unique selling point for it. And everybody, literally everybody in the industry saw that, oh, they have to push this. So the positioning also matters a lot. It matters a lot. Awesome. And now the next thing I got from that was the timing. Crypto was very, very hot. Then, now, right now, the price of crypto is a bit down. Yeah. Right now, but then it was very, very hot. So we launched the software at the right time.
Okay, wow.
People wanted to get into crypto then, and they realized, okay, this is exactly what they need. And I'm also planning to do the second version of that software, but now I'm waiting for crypto to actually rise again.
Yes, okay. Well, after we have done my own, because we are doing my own first. I've been working on that for just hours, and I'm glad that you mentioned something like this. We'll talk offline about that. So, guys, basically, what he's saying is that one, keep it simple. Sometimes, and it's very correct, sometimes we actually ruin a product by trying to make it too complex. I can tell you. In fact, most of the lessons I've learned in this game is actually from that my very first launch, that Mobimatic. There was also a problem with it. Because when we bought the code, it was a very simple thing, but we felt that we must make it different from the one that is available from the open source. So and if you spend another $30,000 or $40,000 that we didn't need to spend to actually add, to work the code, to change the code and add stuff, which ended up becoming a problem. Because we changed the source code from where we bought it, right, to add all this stuff. Now we cannot take advantage of the auto maintenance. Remember, open source software, and they keep working on it. You have hundreds of developers who are working on this the software. But because they have got to alter it and added new codes and all that, when they do their own updates, we cannot update our own app. We have to get developers to update for us. And sometimes you see that all of a sudden Mobimatic updates now take months sometimes to catch up with the current. So that was because we made it complex. We could have just taken that same software the way we got it, repackage it the way we repackage it, and sell. So that way, anytime they do update, we can just do our own update without having to spend so much money. So keep your product simple. Once you start learning where to get softwares and how to get it done, which I will teach you if you join any of my programs, what you want to do, what I teach my students now is that keep your product simple. The simpler, the better. Trust me on this one, at least when it comes to launching on JVZoo, Warrior Plus, and all those places, the simpler, the better. Number two is timing. Timing is everything. A product that you launch now that did not do 50,000, you can launch it at the right time and it can do $500,000. So I'm a living example of that. That my worst product that I mentioned about, which I will never mention the name out in public, because the product is now my biggest income earner. Because what happened was that it was bad timing, bad pricing, and bad place. It was a training program. All right, when I launched it on JVZoo, it was bad timing. There was a lot of coaching programs being launched at that time. Number two, the price was actually too cheap. I thought it was $97 I put on it. I thought it was high. And so it didn't work. It was a bust of a launch. Okay. Less than 10K. I was embarrassed. I put it out there. I was talking with my team and somebody mentioned that, okay, I think this thing, the problem is that you are the price is even too cheap. I was complaining that maybe $97 was too high, that maybe we could reduce it to $47. So one of my team said, Lala, that guy, you spent like 6 months developing this product. It's 6 hours of training. Now, what are you talking about? Then you come to me that, okay, could it be that I'm actually reversing this thing? Then I got upset. I said, okay, screw them, because I really, really believe in that product. I decided I'm going to sell it for $1,997 from $97. I changed the price to $1,997. $997. I'm like, I'm not taking to JVZoo anymore. I'm going to do it by webinar. The first webinar I did, I sold 8 copies. 8 at $1,997.
That's a lot.
The second one I did, I sold 16. Yes. The second one I did, I sold 16 copies. In the space of about 6 weeks, I ended up selling about 110 copies of that product at $1,997. The same product I couldn't sell for $97. I learned a whole big lesson from there. Timing, pricing. Sometimes you think you are too expensive, but maybe you are too cheap is the problem. But sometimes you are too expensive when you should make it cheaper, depending on what the market is going. So timing is important. Then positioning. This thing you said, your product probably worked because you positioned it right at a time that people are looking for a product like that. Okay? Sometimes your positioning is wrong and your product didn't work and you think it's the product's problem. No, it's not the product's problem. Most times it is your problem. So thank you so much for sharing that. We have actually we are at the 2-hour mark and we have to let you go. I have another interview coming up very soon of chat, but there's still a couple of questions you have to answer before we go.
Okay, sir.
All right. You've been exposed to me for a while. Now we're coming to the testimonial part. What do you have to say about Dr. Kwebanwo as a coach and somebody who can help people to get to the next level, particularly when it comes to the area of software creation or building an online business? I want your sincere thoughts and endorsement on the matter. I'm going to let you out the screen so that you can tell me what you really think. You are not looking me in the eye. You are saying it to the public.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, Dr. Kwebanwo is a great mentor. Sincerely. He's a great mentor that if you want to succeed in this game, is the first person I'm going to recommend to you. You do the talk, and whatever he tells you, you follow through. So if he's hosting any program, you should be able to get it very, very fast. Dr. Kwebanwo is a sincere person. And when it comes to the digital marketing space, we have a lot of gurus out there that are just selling courses to you just to be able to make money. But no, he's a billionaire himself. So if he's selling anything, be rest assured that he's putting in 100% effort into this. Are you with me? So Dr. Kwebanwo is someone I respect so much in the industry, and I'm 100% sure of whatever program he releases. He has a whole lot of students, and I'm one of them as well too. And you can see my results right now. Okay, so I'm here where I am now due to some of his programs that I also got in the past. And I'm here today, all glory to God and to people like him. Sincerely, there are a lot of things to say about him, and I will even give out my own personal video to talk about this, if you allow me, sir.
Yes.
After this training, after this talk.
I will appreciate it. I'll follow up with you on that. Thank you so much.
A 5 or 2 to 3 minute videos talking about you, talking about your exploit. He's a man of integrity. He's a man that is making money himself, and he is the one that will show you what to do. And if you can do it diligently and follow through, you will surely get results. So Dr. Kwebanwo is a man of respect in the industry, and he's friendly to literally all those big guys in the industry. So he's going to take you by the hand, except you are not ready to succeed. That's the truth.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Sheyi. I really appreciate that. I will look for that endorsement video. It's a very, very important. I appreciate you. I'm very proud of you for what you have done in such a short time. I remember when you started, when I see where you are and where you are now, we can only give glory to God how far you have come. Thank you so much. But before we end this session today of the Conversations with African Internet Millionaires, I will do a couple of more questions before we let you go. I would like you to give a shout out to some of your mentors, colleagues, those who have meant a lot to you in this game so far. I know you have several of them, so I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. Give a shout out to your daddies and to your mentors. Yes, go
Shout
ahead.
out to people out there, to those that have impacted my life and part of my journey so far. People like Shane Ogundele,
Yes.
Opebanwo,
Yes.
Victory Akpos,
Yes.
Ifeok Inkem, Dene Adetunji,
Wow.
Professor Ayo Omotayo.
Yes.
So, and a whole lot of them. They are part of the game. And they actually helped me to be where I am right now. So without them, I won't be able to perform this kind of exploit because I see them and I follow what they say, and I'm able to do what they asked me to do, and here am I today now to the glory of God. So, Shiogundele, you know I love you now. So, Dr. Pebanwo, Victory, sometimes when people post results online, their own personal results, it even motivates me to do better. If Victory comes online and I'm posting his iTicket program selling $5,000, like 5,000, you are selling a course of $5,000. I'm motivated. Like, oh, you are still selling program of $2,987. Someone is there selling much more higher program. You can do this. So, all those things form me, and they actually form a part of me today. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your impact in my life.
Awesome. The last is always about your advice to the young ones who are coming up or who are having ideas about going to digital business, or who are right now are discouraged wherever they are. Several of them are probably watching all over the world right now, who are discouraged. Maybe they've graduated school for years, they don't have a job, or they have a job that sucks, or maybe they are not even getting paid their salaries, and they are looking for ways to be able to make their finances better. What would be your parting advice to them today, Shane?
Okay, I would like to say this. I started in 2015, and that was straight from my service year. I never worked for anyone. Like straight from my service year, I was able to establish my own company. And now, if you're stranded, the best thing you can do right now is to go into the digital marketing space. Sincerely, there is a whole lot of money to make in this space. Everything is turning, everyone is turning online now. Even if you have your own product, it could not be software, it could be your physical product. Or whatever you are selling, probably you are into catering, decoration, anything you're doing, you can actually boost it up with digital marketing. So, and if you want to go into the internet business, there are even a lot more. So you can go into the blogging, affiliate marketing, software, e-commerce, a whole lot of. So you don't have any excuse. And most of these things, you don't even need a laptop, you need just your mobile phone. So there's a whole lot of money to make. Stop looking for 9-to-5 job, except you want to do that just for a very short time to gather capital, to be able to do some of this business. So there is a whole lot of potential. There are things you can do. So, and in the journey, please, you are going to face a lot of obstacles. So you need to be able to follow through. So like we said right from the beginning, don't move from one business model to the other. Don't move from, so choose one and run with it. It's really going to help you. And before you know it, you start getting results. Before you know it, you make your first $1,000. And the same business that gives you that can also give you much more. And before you know it, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, and you build it up to an empire. But if you quit, you won't get results. You will only be moving around the circle, all right? So that's just the brief I can say for now. There are a lot of things to say, but time is actually against us right now.
All right. Shay, thank you so much for gracing this special event. And I see one more favor you are going to do for me. You know about my Gist House. You know, it's a free app. What I would like to do is bring you in. I have this show I do every week called Conversations with Game Changers. I'd like to bring you in. One of these days, I'll let you know offline where everybody can interact with you, because that is not just between me and you at that point. It is with everybody on Gist House, so that some of the young guys like you want to ask you questions, even younger ones who want to interact with you and celebrate with you. So guys, I know that this is a one-on-one, is deliberately structured like that. This particular series is for me to engage with them while you guys watch and make your notes, and then you can post your questions on the chat. But I'm going to bring them back one by one, as I'm promising, to Gist House. That is the audio conversation app, the Afrocentric audio conversation app that actually rewards you for having great conversations. It works like Clubhouse, or Twitter Spaces, but the big difference is that it's Afrocentric, and it actually rewards you just for creating your account. If you go to Gist House now on your app store or any of the app stores, if you were to download it and create your account, you're actually going to get 1,000 Gist coins as a reward just for downloading the app. And for every one of your friends that you also invite to download Gist House, you get 500 Gist coins as a reward. No other app actually gives you anything for joining them. When you join Clubhouse, they don't give you anything. When you invite your friends, they don't give you anything. Twitter doesn't give you anything for inviting your friends to open an account. Gist House does that. So I want to encourage you, go download it. You can open your own rooms. You can promote your own events there. You can have conversations on anything from religion to personal to dating to business. Just enjoy it as an Afrocentric audio conversation. In fact, we even have video now. We are the first audio app to have video on it. So I'm going to be bringing Sheyi there as one of our special VIPs on my weekly program. We've had Alibaba. We've had some of the biggest names in the industry out there. And I want to bring in some of those who are in my own field, primary field, which is digital business, as VIP, so that you can interact with them and get to learn more about them and what they do. So until then, guys, post your questions on the chat wherever you are watching this. I promise you, myself and Sheyi or some of our staff will be there to respond to you, to help you out with whatever questions you have on this broadcast. Thank you so much for being on the African Internet Millionaires series. Sheyi, thank you so much for coming.
It's my pleasure, sir. Thanks for inviting me, sir.
I'm going to be talking to you. Don't go away yet. Once I get offline, I want to have a short word with you before we go to the next thing we have to do for today. Guys, thank you so much for coming. And I love you so much. And I will see you tomorrow with another exciting edition of Conversations with African Internet Millionaires. And you definitely will be going to the next level with this. Hopefully, you have learned some things today. Hopefully, you are going to take action on the few things that you learned. Without taking action, you can't be free. Jesus Christ said it. He said, when you do these things that I tell you, then you will know the truth, and then the truth shall set you free. You cannot know the truth about internet marketing until you start doing it.
Yes.
Until you start doing it, that's when you're going to know what works, what didn't work, and then you can get the money. Just hearing, just believing is not enough. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge that you execute is power. I'm hoping to see you guys at the top. God bless you, and I will see you tomorrow.